The year is 2001. The world is a very dangerous place. As the fragments of the former Soviet Union slide deeper and deeper into chaos, the forces of crime and terror expand to fill the vacuum. There is war in the Balkans, war in the Middle East, war in a dozen hotspots around the world. Outnumbered and under siege, the Western democracies desperately struggle to keep the growing disorder from spilling across their borders. On the front lines of this strange war is the Counter-Terrorism Task Force, codenamed Rainbow. Operating out of bases on both sides of the Atlantic, Rainbow operatives are poised to strike at a moment's notice anywhere on the globe. Although their existence is secret, their combined courage and vigilance have saved the lives of millions. Yet even now, a new enemy looms in the east. An enemy greater than any Rainbow has ever faced. An enemy able to strike when and where he pleases, bound only by his own hatred and ambition. An enemy armed with the most fearsome weapon known to man.
Target acquired. Go, go, go!
Operation Pandora Trigger. A group of Egyptian extremists have stormed the Museum of Art in New York City during the opening festivities of a new exhibition of Egyptian antiquities. Your mission is to retake the building with minimal loss of life.
Looks like we've got some new team members. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. But try to save the introductions for later. We've got work to do. Normally, the feds handle hostage situations on American soil, but apparently, we've got some very high-profile foreign nationals in there. Among others, the French Prime Minister's daughter. As a result, Paris and Brussels have both insisted that Rainbow run the extraction instead. Washington's not arguing. They just want those folks out. One more thing. Try to keep the collateral damage to a minimum. This is a museum, after all, not a shooting gallery. Rescue hostages in these areas. NYPD has established a secure perimeter and set up heartbeat surveillance, so you'll be able to track the positions of the hostiles once you're inside. According to the blueprints, there are a lot of balconies in the main exhibit halls, so watch out for snipers. This is the hostages in this area. This is the extraction zone. This hostages in this area. This is the extraction zone. This is the extraction zone. Hostages in this area.
Fire. Contact. Threat neutralized. Got him. Get him. Threat neutralized. This is it. Got him. Got him. Got him. Get me out of here.
God, you're here.
This is it. Got him.
Get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
Operation Arctic Flare. Japanese terrorists have seized a Petromech oil tanker off the coast of Japan and are threatening to destroy it with explosives. Your mission is to board the vessel and neutralize the aggressors before they can trigger the explosive devices.
Good work in New York. Intelligence is still trying to figure out how a small-time regional group like the Islamic Vanguard managed to launch an operation in the States. It's pretty obvious they had help. We just don't know from where. The people holding the tanker are rabid anti-nuclear types. They won't hesitate to blow the ship if they suspect you're on board. If that happens, the resulting oil slick will foul the plumbing of at least 3 nearby seawater-cooled reactors and bring down half of Japan's power grid. You'll have to hit them hard and fast. The hostages are held in 2 groups in the stern of the ship. The leader is on the bridge. He's the one who'll blow the ship if he finds out you're on board. You'll be inserted near the bow to minimize the likelihood of detection. No heartbeat surveillance this time, I'm afraid. You'll have to locate the hostiles the old-fashioned way. Prevent the bomb in this area from detonating. This is the prevent the bomb hostages. Prevent the bomb in this area from detonating. This is prevent the bomb in this area from detonating. This is hostages in this area. This is the extraction zone. This is the extraction zone. This is the extraction. This is the extraction zone. This is to prevent the bomb hostages in this area. This is the extraction zone.
Contact. Direct neutralized. Direct neutralized. Tango down. Got him. Got him. Tango down. Tango down. Tango down. Got him. This is it. Tango down.
Get me out of here. right behind you. Get me out of here. Right behind.
Operation Sandhammer. Gunmen have seized a seawater treatment plant in Oman and are threatening to release a neural toxin into the local water supply if their demands are not met. Plant workers have also been taken hostage. Your mission is to liberate the plant and halt the release of the toxin.
The situation in Oman doesn't add up. People holding the plant are novices, ex-students and small-time agitators. But they're very well armed, and they've managed to get a hold of a canister of Kurov DK, an old Soviet nerve agent. It's very nasty stuff, not the sort of thing you'd expect from a group of amateurs like this. Just like with the Islamic Vanguard assault on the Met, it feels like someone bigger has put them up to it. Dr. Holt is with the Strategic Studies Institute. They're working with our intelligence people to see if they can track down who's pulling the strings.
You can't just buy Soviet nerve gas on the black market. Whoever's behind this has connections in both the Russian military and the Islamic terror underground. We're probably talking either an ex-KGB agent or crime boss from one of the southern republics, or both. These days in Russia, there's so much overlap between the government and the mafia, it's hard to tell which is which.
The hostages are being held in a different building from the nerve gas. Both locations are marked on your map. If the terrorists realize you're in the area, they'll release the toxin early, so stealth is essential. Do not attempt to disarm the gas canister yourself. Leave that to the mop-up team. Prevent the bomb in this area. Prevent the bomb in this area from detonating. Prevent the bomb in this area from detonating. Hostages in this area. This is the extraction zone.
I'm right behind you. Get me out of here.
Operation Outer Sedition. A helicopter containing NATO officials has been shot down near Kosovo. The officials have been taken hostage by Serbian army irregulars. Your mission is to enter the rebel base and safely extract the hostages.
The chopper was on its way back to the USS Nimitz from the peace talks at Pristina. Half a dozen people were on board, including some very senior policy people. We've been brought in because NATO wants to keep this operation totally black. Apparently, the Serbs want the treaty bad enough that they're willing to look the other way while we take out the bad guys. They just don't want to hear us gloat about it the next day. Luckily, we've been able to establish heartbeat surveillance, so we've got accurate positions for both the hostiles and the friendlies. The hostages are in a very vulnerable position. They're being held in the courtyard of the base, exposed to potential gunfire from every direction. It is advised that you take out the power generators, then approach the hostage location using night vision. Power and security panel. Power and security panel.
I'm right behind out of here. I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you.
Operation Perfect Sword. 3 days ago, Middle Eastern terrorists gained control of an Aegean Airlines airliner. The airplane is now stranded without fuel at Brussels Airport. Several hostages have already been executed. Your mission is to retake the airliner before further killings occur.
Samed Bezirjadeh. Remember that name. He's a major player in the oil mafia in Azerbaijan. Very rich, very powerful, very anti-Western. We've tied him to the attack at the Met, the nerve gas release in Oman, and now this airplane hijacking. He's not even bothering to cover his tracks. He knows that with the current political chaos in Azerbaijan, there's no way we can touch him through normal channels. The oil mafia controls more territory than the Azeri government does.
Vezirjadeh's motives are unclear. He's obviously not helping his oil business by backing operations like this. It looks as though what we have here is an idealist. He's launched his own private war against the West, and he's funding it entirely out of his own pocket.
terrorist guarding the plane's main door is using one hostage as a human shield, while the rest of the passengers are being held in the main cabin. You may be able to get on board through the rear cargo door, but watch for guards patrolling the cargo bays. Hostages in this area. This is the extraction zone. Hostages in this area. This is the extraction zone. Hostages in this area. Hostages in this area. Hostages in this area. Hostages in this area. This is the extraction zone.
Uходим! Contact. Got him. Green team in position.
Уходим!
Tango down. Green team, acknowledge.
Беги!
Fire! Aggressive through us. Take down. Man down, man down. Got him. Tango down.
Get me out of here!
Tango down.
Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Operation Crystal Arc. An anonymous informant has revealed the location of Vezirjade's Dacha in the Caucasus. Your mission is to infiltrate the area, plant surveillance devices within the building, and escape undetected.
We've had a lucky break. Apparently, that hijacking was the last straw. One of Vezirjade's business associates has come forward. He'll only talk under conditions of absolute anonymity, but everything he's told us so far checks out 6 ways to Sunday. He's given us the location of one of Vezirjade's country houses. It's a favorite meeting place for the principals in his terror network. If we can get a bug in there, we may be able to predict where he's going to strike next. By the way, the decision from the higher-ups is to keep the Georgian government in the dark about this. Vezirjade has too many friends in high places. If you get caught, NATO will deny that Rainbow even exists.
Now to you I am speaking, because with this airplane matter, it's clear now Summit is, how you say, out of control. Now in Russia I am a businessman, entrepreneur. Killing airplane passengers, that's not good business. That is madness. His dacha is near the Black Sea, but he is not often there, yes? He is moving here, there, always. But his men are there, and they talk, they make plans, and perhaps you will hear something to help you, huh? In return for this information, I want nothing. Please understand, I'm not stool pigeon. I am merely, as I say, businessman. Oh, and patriot.
This is a pure recon mission. Use of deadly force is not sanctioned on this operation. If Vezir Jade's guards detect you while you're in the house or on its grounds, the mission will be a failure. Any of your operatives can plant the devices. Place a camera in this area. Place bug in this area.
Operation Defiant Burst. Another anonymous defector has given us the location of a Russian weapons stockpile. Your mission is to infiltrate the base and gather evidence of Russian military weapons in the hands of private citizens.
If henchmen keep deserting Vezhirjade like this, we'll have this whole thing wrapped up by lunchtime. Our informant tells us that there are very bad things in that stockpile. Anthrax, nerve agents, maybe even a little plutonium. It all sounds too good to be true. Get in and get out without being seen. And don't poke any holes in the crates. Place a camera in this area. This is a pure recon mission. Use of deadly force is not sanctioned on this operation. If the guards detect you, the mission will be a failure. Place a camera in this area. Place a camera in this area. This is the place a camera in this area. Place a camera in this area. This is the extraction zone. This is the place a camera in this area. This is the place a camera in this. This place a camera in this area.
Operation Feral Burn. Intelligence gathered from Vezirjade's Dukkha has revealed that criminal elements are illegally buying weapons from sources within the Russian military. Another purchase is scheduled to take place tonight at Dockside in St. Petersburg. Your mission is to prevent this exchange.
This intel about the weapons exchange is our first payoff from those bugs you planted. Normally, we wouldn't call out the cavalry over a few crates of hot AK-47s, but the way Vezirjade's men were talking, this delivery is something special. We can't let the Russian authorities in on this. There's no telling who's involved. Just like in Georgia, if you get caught, you're on your own.
The men making the buy work for a Russian gangster named Maxim Kutkin. He's a small-timer who's made a name for himself by brokering arms deals for people like Vezirjade. I should add that he also happens to be Lukyan Barsakov's son-in-law. Barsakov runs the Moscow Authority, the largest criminal operation in Russia. They call him the Russian Godfather. With connections like Vezirjade and Barsakov, Kutkin's star is definitely on the rise.
When the shooting starts, the arms dealers will bolt like rabbits. You'll need to guard all the escape routes, both boat and car. Be careful. These guys are desperate. They won't hesitate to run you down if you get in their way. Neutralize meeting location. Neutralize terrorists in these areas. Meeting location. This is the extraction zone. Meeting location. Neutralize terrorists in these areas. This is the extraction zone. This is the extraction zone.
Contact. Tango down. Tango down. Got him. Red team in position. Gold team in position. Red team, acknowledge. Gold team, acknowledge. Threat neutralized. Tango down. Threat neutralized. Got him. Tango down. Got him. Threat neutralized. Threat neutralized.
Operation Diamond Edge. Nuclear weapons-grade plutonium has been recovered during a Rainbow interdiction operation in St. Petersburg. The material has been traced to a weapons storage facility near Murmansk. Your mission is to raid the facility and take control of any remaining fissile material.
You hit the jackpot. Those suitcases contained almost $2 million American and enough plutonium to level a city. The installation the material came from is a storage facility for tactical warheads used by the Russian Navy. It's run by a Colonel Rudenko, who until yesterday had a perfect service record. The Kremlin publicly admits nothing, but privately, they're extremely embarrassed. They've agreed to let Rainbow shut Rudenko's operation down. That's how little confidence they have in their own forces. Be sure to bring the good colonel out alive. We'll want him for questioning.
We've been afraid something like this would happen for a long time. The Russian military is coming apart at the seams. Some units haven't been paid for over a year. It was only a matter of time before there was a major security breach. The Kremlin is taking a huge gamble in using Rainbow for this operation. The only people who know about this are the President and a few of his closest aides. If this operation is botched, it'll bring down the government.
Your objective is to locate the Colonel and escort him back to the extraction zone. If the alarm is raised, Rudenko and his bodyguards will try to escape by car. Keep all the escape routes covered. This is the capture the Russian colonel in this area.
Biggie!
Down. Contact. Threat neutralized. Tango down. Tango down. Got him.
Biggie!
Taking fire. Threat neutralized. Threat neutralized. Threat neutralized.
Biggie!
Threat neutralized. Tango down. Got him.
Уходим! Беги!
Threat neutralized. Watch
Operation Silver Snake. Rainbow's Russian informant has revealed that a major meeting of Vezirjade's men will take place at his Georgian Dacha. Your mission is to raid the meeting and obtain a set of computer files that are believed to contain details of Vezirjade's nuclear weapons purchases.
Very clean work in Murmansk. There hasn't been a word of it in the Russian press. We finished questioning Rudenko. He sold plutonium to Kutkin twice before. Enough material for 4 low-yield bombs. We don't think Vezirjade has a working device yet. If he did, he would have used it already. But the situation could change at any moment. It is absolutely essential that you recover those files, no matter what the cost.
The nuclear bombs it was then? Oh. That what I was afraid of. Maxime promised that was only the guns, but he is greedy, he is ambitious. Believe me when I say I didn't know things had gone so far. Samet will stop at nothing. He will not hesitate to use those bombs on military bases, on ports, on cities, no matter the consequence. That's how much he hates the Americans and their friends.
I am disgraced. I have betrayed both my country and my god. But what else was I to do? There was no money. My men had no food. All that came from Moscow was empty promises. Why should honest men starve while gangsters prosper?
Files you need to recover are located in a computer in the upstairs bedroom. Any member of your team can download the files. This computer has been wired with a self-destruct device that can be set off by a switch on the opposite wall. If you alert the guards, the first thing they'll do is trigger the self-destruct. download files from the computer in this area. This is the extract download files from the computer in this area. This is the extraction zone.
Get down! Man down! Contact. Got him! Tango down! Tango down! Get down! Man down!
Biggie!
Tango down!
Biggie!
Got him! Tango down!
Operation Oracle Stone. Intelligence gathered from the raid on Vesejade's Daka has revealed that Kutkin is assembling nuclear weapons at an unknown location in Siberia. Your mission is to infiltrate Kutkin's private spa, plant surveillance devices, and escape without being detected.
Those files you pulled out of Vesejade's computer have given us a much clearer picture of what's going on. Kutkin has set up an operation somewhere in Siberia to turn the raw plutonium into working bombs. We need to know where it's located, so we can go in and shut it down. Kutkin's spa is in the countryside, near Smolensk. He and his cronies snapped it up cheap during the breakup of the Soviet Union and have turned it into their own private resort. It's not particularly well guarded, but Kutkin has a number of house guests at the moment, so it may be tough getting in and out without being seen. This is a pure recon mission. Use of deadly force is not sanctioned on this operation. Your mission is to plant a bug and a surveillance camera in strategic locations within the house. Both locations are clearly marked on your map. Any of your operatives can plant the devices, but be aware that if any of Kutkin's guards or guests detect your presence, your mission will be a failure. Place a camera in this area. Place a camera. Place bug in this area. Place a camera in this area. This is place bug in the place a camera in this area.
Operation Temple Gate. Terrorists have stormed the Opera House in Prague during a command performance. The Czech president has been taken hostage, along with several prominent diplomats. Your mission is to liberate the hostages with minimal loss of life.
This is Vezirjade's payback for the strike on his dacha. The group that's holding the building is a smorgasbord of his terrorist underground. Neo-Marxists, Basque separatists, Islamic fundamentalists. The cost to set up an operation like this must have been staggering. We're monitoring the bugs you left behind in Kutkin's spa, but we haven't gotten anything useful yet.
President Hasek has been pushing the recent Czech crackdown on organized crime. That's probably how he got on Vezirjade's hit list. They're demanding the release of virtually every terrorist arrested over the last 5 years, as well as the delivery of a huge cache of weapons. There's no chance of these demands being met, and Vezirjade knows it. He's just showing us that despite our best efforts, he can strike when and where he pleases.
Luckily, we've been able to establish heartbeat surveillance, so we've got accurate positions for both the hostiles and the friendlies. The hostages are in a very vulnerable position. They're being held right in the middle of the stage, exposed to potential gunfire from every direction. The terrorists are escorting them one at a time to the bathrooms. So be sure you don't miss anyone when you initiate the takedown. Hostages in this area. Hostages in this area. Hostages in this area.
Contact. Tango down. Got him. Threat neutralized. Tango down. Get down. Get down. Threat neutralized.
Get me out of here.
Green team in position. Threat neutralized. Got him. Threat neutralized.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Tango down.
Thank God you're here.
Operation Sargasso Fade. Intelligence gathered from Kutkin's spa has located his nuclear weapon production facility in an abandoned radar base near the Siberian town of Svetlogorsk. Your mission is to raid the base and shut down its operation.
We'll run this operation in several stages. The first step in the plan is to sever all communication between the base and the outside world. Think carefully about who and what you're taking along on this one. Once you're on the ground in Siberia, you'll be on your own. There won't be time to send in any backup. The communications facility is on a hill overlooking the main base. Be sure you don't alert the main base of your presence. You'll deal with them soon enough. Kutkin has a whole team of ex-Soviet scientists working for him. Willingly or not, we don't know. Try to keep as many of them alive as possible. We'll want to question them later.
Mr. Clark, I pray there is still time to stop Vezizadeh's monstrous undertaking. If I had acted sooner, this never would have happened. I am to blame for this, as much as Maxime or that pitiful colonel. I am a man of responsibilities, and I have let others shoulder my burden for too long. So, before it is too late, these things must be put right, and I will see to it myself.
Your goal is to disable the communications center, cutting off the base from the outside world. Any member of your team can set the demolition's charge. The location where it should be placed is clearly marked on your map. The Russian guards are in radio contact with each other, so you'll need to take them out quickly before they can raise the alarm. Remember, this is the first stage of a two-stage mission. Be aware that you will not have the opportunity to assign new operatives between stages. Place explosives in this area. This is the place explosives in this area. This is the extraction zone. Place This is the extraction zone.
Contact. Got him. Green team in position. Threat neutralized. Green team, acknowledged. Threat neutralized. Green team in position. Threat neutralized. Green team, acknowledged. Got him.
This is the extraction zone.
Operation Majestic Gold. Communication between the base and the outside world has been cut. Your final objective is to enter the main complex and use explosive charges to destroy the core of the bomb manufacturing facility. None of Kutkin's men must be allowed to leave the base.
You're almost home free. The primary target is the machine shop used to fashion the nuclear core. The secondary target is the base generator. Expect some serious opposition. A lot of the guards are ex-military and they're well armed. You might also be interested to learn that Dr. Holt has some information about our anonymous informant.
We now believe that the man who's been feeding us information about Bezhizadeh and Kutkin is none other than Lukyan Barsukov, the Russian godfather himself. Apparently, he's had his suspicions about his son-in-law for years, but he needed us to dig up the dirt. While you've been hanging out north of the Arctic Circle, Moscow and St. Petersburg have been caught in the middle of a full-scale gang war. Dozens of people on both sides are already dead. We'll need Barsukov's input if we're going to find Kutkin. I'm going to see if I can contact him directly. Wish me luck.
You're almost home free. The primary target is the machine hardware used to fashion the nuclear core. The secondary target is the base generator. Expect some serious opposition. A lot of the guards are ex-military and they're well armed. And remember, try to minimize casualties among the base scientists. This is the extraction zone.
Operation Frost Light. Susan Holt and Lukian Barsukov have been captured by Kutkin's men and taken to his spa near Smolensk. Barsukov is believed to possess valuable information about Vesejade's nuclear capabilities. Your mission is to take the spa by force and free both Holt and Barsukov.
Bad news. We recovered 2 devices from the Siberian operation, but the records show that 2 more have already been transported west. We think Kutkin has them, but he'll be looking to make the exchange with Vezirjade as soon as possible. That exchange cannot be allowed to take place. A bomb that size detonated in a major metropolitan area would kill millions. Barsukov was betrayed by his own men. Apparently, Kutkin had been plotting to get rid of the old man for years. It was just our bad luck that Dr. Holt happened to be at his house when they came for him. We've got to get them out and find out what they know before the devices change hands. Your mission is to rescue Susan Holt and Lukian Barsukov from Kutkin's spa. They are being held in separate wings of the estate. Their exact locations are unknown, but Intel's best guess is marked on your map. Be aware that if Kutkin's men realize the spa is under attack, both hostages will likely be moved to safer locations and possibly executed. Lukian Barsukov is probably in this location. Lukian Barsukov is probably in this location. This is the extraction zone.
Under fire. Man down! Contact. Threat neutralized. Heavy fire! Man down! Уходим! Tango down! Threat neutralized. Vicky! Got him! Got him! Threat neutralized. Got him! Threat neutralized. Got him! Got him! Got him! Vicky! Tango down! Tango down!
Operation Hero Claw. Information provided by Barsukov has revealed that Kutkin is planning to personally deliver the 2 remaining nuclear devices to Vesejade's men in a train yard in Moscow. Your mission is to raid the site and prevent the exchange from taking place.
We don't have much time. The bombs will be transported in 2 suitcases. You'll need to take out the couriers quickly. If Kutkin is tipped off to what's going on, he may detonate the devices on the spot. You can imagine what the Russian military response will be if Moscow suddenly vanishes under a mushroom cloud. We could be talking World War III here.
You know, there is an expression, how you say, honor among thieves. That may be true, but Maxim is family. Maxim was family. And if there is no honor in family, then there is no honor anywhere. And Russia has become, just like America today, is the money that matters, not honor, not family, only the money.
You guys don't fool around. The way you got us out of Kutkin's spa, just amazing. I think Kutkin is cracking up. On some level, he's got to know his days are numbered. That makes him all the more dangerous. There's no telling what he will do.
If either side gets wind that something's up, they'll make a run for it. Be sure to guard all the escape routes, and be prepared to take out any individuals or vehicles that try to leave the area. That's the only way we can be completely sure we've got the bombs. This is the meeting location. Meeting location. Meeting location. Meeting location. This is the meeting location. This is the extraction zone.
Contact. Tango down. Tango down. Threat neutralized. Got him. Threat neutralized. Tango down. Yes. Got him. Green team in position. Tango down. Threat neutralized.
Operation Stone Chasm. Upon interrogation, one of Vezirjadeh's men has revealed the location of his base of operations in Azerbaijan. Your mission is to raid this stronghold, take Vezirjadeh into custody, and destroy the heart of his terrorist organization.
Good work in Moscow. Talk about the nick of time. The devices have both been disarmed. Their yields were in the 100 kiloton range. Definitely powerful enough to flatten a city. The Algeri government has seen the writing on the wall and has already washed its hands of Vezirjadeh. We've been given the mandate to go in and flush him out. His guards are well-trained, well-armed, and fanatically loyal. They won't give up without a bitter fight. Our orders are to take Vezirjadeh alive, but I doubt he'll give you that option. Intel indicates an underground river that intersects with Vezirjade's stronghold. You'll be inserted into the base through the river. His guards are well armed and fanatically loyal. Expect them to defend the stronghold to the last man. This neutralized terrorists in these areas. Neutralized terrorists in these areas.
Contact. Threat neutralized. Green team, in position. Green team, acknowledged. Threat neutralized. Threat neutralized. Threat neutralized. Tango.
Operation Zero Gambit. Maxim Kutkin and a small group of his followers have seized the Cherkazy nuclear power plant in Ukraine. They are threatening to shut off its cooling system, triggering a reactor meltdown. Your mission is to retake the plant and neutralize the terrorists before they can initiate this event.
Kutkin wasn't killed at the Moscow train yard after all. The body we thought was his actually belonged to one of his lieutenants. He's been issuing demands non-stop since his men stormed the plant 12 hours ago, but none of them make any sense. It's obvious that he's gone off the deep end. If he carries out his threat, we're talking a virtual rerun of Chernobyl. Tens of thousands of square miles of Ukrainian countryside contaminated with radioactive waste. The cooling system can be shut down from either of two control rooms at opposite ends of the plant. You'll have to hit them both, almost simultaneously. Good luck, and Godspeed.
The situation is extremely delicate. Cookkin is a dead man, and he knows it. The only thing he cares about is taking as many people as possible with him. If he gets even a hint that you're moving against him, bang, he'll pull the trigger. Our thoughts and prayers will be with you. Take care, and how does John put it? Watch your six.
There are 2 control rooms where the meltdown can be initiated. The locations of both are clearly marked on your map. Some plant workers may still be in the area, so watch out for innocent bystanders. Be aware that interference from the generating equipment may disable your heartbeat sensors. Front control room trigger. This is the extraction zone.
Contact. Threat neutralized. Threat neutralized. This is it! Tango down! This is it! Got him! Green team in position. Threat neutralized. Tango down. Green team, acknowledged. Threat neutralized.
It's all over but the mopping up. We got a definite ID on Kutkin's body. He won't be coming back for an encore. According to intel, all that's left of his operation is the small fry anyway. The same for Vezirjades. The Russian authorities have started making arrests, and every kilo of missing plutonium has been accounted for. Because of his help, Barsukov has been granted total immunity in the matter. The last report I got, he and his daughter have left Moscow and have moved to Smolensk to take over operation of Kutkin's spa. Sly old crook. He claims he's retired from business. What business that would be, of course, he declines to say. Somehow I think we haven't heard the last of Lukian. Susan sends her regards. Rest up, team. You deserve it. Clock out.
Maxime was a fool, but he had excellent taste. I will be quite comfortable here. Yes, what is it?
A matter for your attention, Lukian, concerning our branch office in Odessa.
Can't it wait? I am weary for my trip.
It is urgent, Lukian. The Ukrainians, the brothers, they say they won't pay.
Mr. Clark, it has been a pleasure working together, yes? But we should part company while we are still friends. And friends do not spy on each other, The communists, privacy they never understood. But you are American. You understand how precious a man's privacy can be. Farewell.